Phyllis, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much for this wonderful movie once again. I would like to know, what was it like to return to this historic, amazing place called Highclere Castle?
Oh, well, I mean, the first time I ever saw Highclere Castle, I thought, oh my God, it almost takes your breath away. It's stunning. And all the times I've been there subsequently, that feeling never fades. It just always feels magnificent when you watch it rising out of this dip as you go up the big long driveway and you see this impressive castle rising out of the mists. Oh, it's just so romantic. It's gorgeous. Yeah, so I was thrilled to be back.
Our staff have nothing to do. Nothing. It's not right for us to be humiliated in this way. Excuse me?
We want to defend Downton's honour.
We think we should fight back.
This is treason.
I have such a feeling that you can understand what's going on in my head.
The last few days have made me think, what are we doing? Should we really go on with it?
The great thing is that I had the pleasure to visit Highclere Castle last week.
Oh, did you?
I met Lady Carnarvon. Carnarvon. And she told me that she had never had the chance to account for all the rooms. She thinks there are 200 to 300.
I know.
Have you ever had the chance to sort of stroll around the castle while you were filming that? Or?
God, no.
Okay.
No, we're not allowed to do that sort of thing. No, we have very specific areas. Obviously, when I didn't film that much at the castle because most of my work was in the studio or in the kitchen area, you know, which was in a studio. But on the occasions when I did go up, I would mostly be wandering around the hallways or maybe the bedroom area, just making sure that things were right up there. But beyond that, like the Carnarvon family areas, it's out of bounds. Out of bounds. We might use the dining area as a green room, so they'd fold up chairs for us all to sit there. Or the library was another place that they used to put us up for the green room, you know. And then that was it. So no, there's rooms that I didn't know existed, and I did do the back stairs once, and so I went quite far up to the top of the castle. But
in the tower?
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't know what that, I can't remember what episode that was and why I was doing it, but anyway, I was. And I wanted to sneak into all the rooms, but people were watching me, so I couldn't.
The fun thing is that she showed me all the rooms that have been filmed in. And she told me about some of the artifacts, that she didn't take them out because they were too valuable to be taken out because they might get broken while be taken out. Were you afraid ever while you were walking around the rooms that something would, or did anything ever happen in that regards?
Oh, no, fortunately I don't think so. But you really did have to watch out because there's certain chairs that you couldn't sit on, because they're so ancient and valuable and, you know, delicate. You couldn't put a cup or something down on some of the sideboards, the dining table. So you had to be really, and you weren't allowed water bottles or drinks or anything like that. So you had to be super careful. I mean, I felt sorry for like the lighting guys because, you know, they used to just putting up a light here, there and everywhere, but you have to be so specific. And not do any damage to the interior whatsoever. So it's quite an onus on you as an actor to be careful.
Downton Abbey's the heart of this community, and you're keeping it beating.
Here they come now.
Mr. Mosley?
Why do you think in these times that people are so fond of royal behavior and a different kind of society where, you know, there's being a difference between the royals and the the common
yes,
people.
I think possibly they had more, back in the Downton days, people had much more respect, I suppose, for royalty. They were brought up like that. And I think since Queen Victoria time, you know, she was a bit of a, I suppose you'd call it a modern day superstar, really. and that continued on with her sons and grandsons and whatnot. Whereas nowadays, I don't think, people are still obsessed about royalty, of course. You just need to pick up any old magazine when you're at the hairdressers and splashed all over it. So they're still obsessed, but I don't think they have that respect, as it were, for it. They're just nosy and intrigued as to how they lived their lives, and you know, and of course we know so much more about them nowadays, whereas back then you knew nothing. I mean, they could have been, you know, secret gamblers, who knows, I don't know, but you know, nobody knew that much about the royals then, and so it was much more intriguing and exciting, and yeah, and they respected them a lot more, I guess.
Downton gives you sort of like a sneak peek into that word.
Sorry?
I think Downton gives you a sneak peek into that word.
Yes.
You know, what you've been talking about.
Right.
Phyllis, thank you so much.
Oh no, thank you.
Enjoy the tea.
Yeah.
All the best. Enjoy Hamburg.
Thank you.